I was doing that because you was getting around my nerve.
We feeling so much good.
Well. Good evening, y'all. Happy February 29th, which is leap year. Happy birthday to all y'all every 4-year birthday babies. We was just sitting here talking about what people do for their birthdays. Happy birthday. Ain't nobody done nothing to my birthday. Y'all better be glad y'all got that. Anyway, how y'all doing? Listen, it's your girl, Clarissa Yvonne. Welcome to the Clarissa Yvonne Show. Of course, we got our girl in the house, and we have a special guest in the house. That is Mr. Thomas Lowman, known as T. Pablo. Give it up for our special guest.
Thank you.
That this beautiful lady from Detroit Hot Radio, Andrea L.B., brought home to sit on our podcasting couch. Anyway, how y'all doing?
Great.
You doing great? Are you sure?
Fantastic.
It's always
me.
Always
I know it's always me.
Mess. Always a mess.
It's always me.
I try to start the show as smooth as a takeoff at the airport, but that doesn't always work that way, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? See, I can't put up with it. Anyway, welcome to the show, T.
Thank
Pablo.
you. All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
You got that sexy radio voice.
Uh-oh.
That deserves an applause. Okay, so we are okay. That's us. Everything is right. We try to work out these kinks before we start going live, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, I hope all of y'all had a fantastic Saturday. It's not over yet. We're getting ready to have some fun and talk to our guests. I don't know where to start because your resume is so darn long. Let me tell you. I guess I better start from the top.
Uh-oh.
So what I've read about you, I do read. Even though I don't have a problem with reading. I'm just not a reader. Are you a reader, Andrea? Obviously, she's reading now because she ain't paying no attention.
I am paying you attention.
So what the hell is going on here?
I am paying attention. I'm doing my part of this, the Clarissa Yvonne Show, what I'm supposed to be doing. But yes, sometimes, let me put it like this. I don't know, my reading has to be online. It can't be in a book.
What?
Yeah, I have a problem with reading books. So,
see, I do
so that's why I have Kindle. I'll read from Kindle. I don't know why.
Because everything is just so technical now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's even hard now. I find it hard to pull myself away from the computer.
Well, that's a good thing.
No, it's not. That's because you'll forget to eat.
She's an expert at computers, y'all. That's why she say that.
You'll forget to eat. You'll forget to exercise. You'll forget to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
What do you think? Remember that question I wasn't supposed to ask you?
Going to the bath. Going to... Wait.
What do you think of reading? Reading books versus...
I love reading. I read everything. Books, online publications.
He reads everything.
It's important, isn't it? And a lot of us don't read.
It keeps your brain alive. You know, it actually, they say that keeping your brain active wards off Alzheimer's. You know, it's only when you become idle that...
I don't believe that.
Then I need to start reading because I forgot what
it's
just
not
happened
just
2 minutes
reading.
ago.
It's just keeping your brain active.
Keeping it sharp.
Yeah, reading is one process.
And intaking.
Even being on online with social media kind of helps that too, so it's all good.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to know what your point is in reading. But enough about that. Listen, you have been studying music since the age of 9.
Yeah. Actually, I was performing at 9 even before I learned what music was, before I learned how to read it and all that. I was playing it. You know. So
does the story is the same for you as every other musician? You sung in church, or is family inspired, or choir? How did that work out?
Most of the time, if you black, you started in church.
Damn, why you gotta be black?
I mean, it's just what it is. We come up in the church, and you know, we learn a lot of things about music in the church, you know.
That's true, because just about, matter of fact, I was watching Unsung I watched. Do you watch Unsung? You've seen it before,
I've seen it before.
but you haven't watched it lately.
No.
Oh God, see, I gotta.
I'm just being honest.
Well, I watch Unsung. I still love you though.
I love
And
you
they were
too.
and they were talking about Drew Hill, and they basically had the same story. Everybody started in church, but you're right. If you black and you sing, 9 times out of 10 you started in church.
Yep.
I ain't gonna tell you.
What did you do in church?
Well, I was in the men's choir
Okay.
and I led some songs, you know.
Did you play the instruments in
I played drums in church. Recently, I just quit playing drums a few years ago. Me, Dennis Bowles, Kelly played guitar. I can't think his first name. A lot of musicians, you know, play in church on the side. Churches pay good. Pay better than the clubs. So every musician,
Right.
a lot of musicians
They
want a
have
church.
health insurance?
A lot of musicians want a church they can play for, really.
Really?
So they know they're gonna get paid for real.
Okay, well, I may have to look into that. You've been in the game. I ain't gonna even say the year because the year don't match how you look. You
Right.
look fairly young.
Well, thank you.
So I'm gonna leave out the year, but I'll just say you've been in the game for a very, 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 very long time. He has. I don't know how many varies that was. I wasn't trying to give it away, but you've been in the game for a very long time.
Well,
And I'm
they
looking
tell
at this
me-
year and I'm like, nah, I don't believe that.
They tell me not to look in the mirror.
Well, you should.
Well, they say if you do, I'm gonna go back to disintegrating.
Who told you that? Some old person? No pun intended. But I'm just saying that, I mean, the year don't. So, like I said, I'm not going to even mention the year because it just doesn't match your face. It doesn't
Probably
match.
a rumor. Everybody got these numbers on me, but it's okay.
But it's really no truth. It's really no
You know,
solid, hardcore, truth about it.
most people guess my age. I don't know why.
I mean, are they right about it, though?
Always. And
Are you
I've met not
serious?
one person that wasn't right about to guess my age. One guy said, "Man, you look like you 55." I said, "Boy, you need to work in a circus. You was good. You good. You hit it nail on the head." Another person said, "You look like you about 57." But they don't, you know, that's another situation. Somebody say, "Oh, old are you?" I said, "Hold on, look. Well, you look about 57." I'm like, "Wow, you good."
But that's not. But for men, that's kind of. I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's not usual because usually you can tell a man's age by looking at him. Women, on the other hand, you really can't tell how old we are, especially if we take care of themselves. But I can honestly say, I if I guessed your age, I probably guessed wrong. But
Yeah.
that, like I said, I'm looking at that year, and that year just don't match. But you've been in the game for a long time, so your genres range from blues to bluegrass.
I've done it.
That's a wide range of music. So that means anything in between.
I was hired to play some bluegrass music on the harmonica. The guy told me he wanted me to dress in overalls, put on a straw hat, put a straw in my mouth with a handkerchief in my
What
back
kind
pocket.
of? Okay. let me not say the wrong thing. How did you feel about that?
I couldn't do it. I did it in the studio, but when he said he was a blues Hall of Fame artist, Caucasian guy. He said,
Okay.
"Yeah, I want you to, don't have to worry about anything. I got a car waiting for you in Windsor. You drive to Toronto. We fly out, and go around the world." He said, "This is the outfit I want you to wear. I want you to wear overalls. I want you to put on a straw hat. I want you to put a straw in your mouth. We're gonna
Was he trying to make a fool out of
handkerchief in
you
your back pocket, and we're gonna sit you on the stump
with a hound dog
and-
at the side beside you, right?
and we want you to sing just pitiful music.
Just off the top of your head, nothing written.
Just cry. Just play the blues. Just act like the world coming to an end. I say, y'all need somebody else. And I know just the guy. And when I name the guy, they say, yeah, we use him all the time. That's who we need to call.
Guys trying to put me in a hat.
Please don't mention no names.
I told him when I come on stage.
Please don't mention his name.
I told him when I come on stage, I'll be in sequence. And when I count it out, 1, 2, you know what to do. Is it on?
It be on.
It's on and popping. I'm not finna come up there slow dragging, singing no.
Man, dog, want you to go to Telegraph Road right now. Get a raw deal. What the hell is you? Come on now. I guess that's how the music game work. I've heard worse stories.
Somebody want that money, I can tell you that.
Wow.
Somebody gonna do it. I just
And somebody did it.
When he said that to you, do you feel like he was trying to make a fool of you, or was he dead serious?
He was serious.
He lucky we was on the phone when he said it.
Wow.
And so
You'd be surprised what people ask for today.
out of musicians.
Well, I guess if it's bluegrass music,
the
guess
music
that
is not
fits
bad, but yeah, they want to be on Hee Haw and all. They want me to be one of those guys. You know,
y'all remember Hee Haw?
Yeah.
I'm telling my age.
Yeah, they're like, they go stepping over there, sitting by the bench, make him sing a song. He over there sitting like this. Ain't got nothing in the world to think about. But as soon as they, well, that's another story.
Yeah, and we only got an hour, so I can just imagine how that go. Accurate Advertising, which is the parent company of Detroit Hot Radio.
The secret is out.
The secret is out.
It's not a secret.
Okay.
Why is that a secret?
Well, most people don't know.
It became a parent company when I came along.
In other words,
So-
Accurate Advertising always been there.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But I didn't make it the parent company of Detroit Hot Radio until the advantages of doing so was pointed out to me. And she had a lot to do with it. So
Really?
Yeah.
Did I hear that story?
No.
Okay.
No, you didn't hear that story.
Okay, well, maybe later.
I have to
maybe
tell the
later.
truth. She took Detroit Hot Radio to where it is now, as far as notoriety and, popularity and the graphics, and she make it look exciting. Like, you have to make things look good first. Visual,
Yeah.
people are visual.
Very.
And if you don't look good, they probably won't mess with you.
The first 4 seconds.
She made the station pop with the visual. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. She is definitely, she's my angel. And I love her to death. And I thank her every minute I get. I thank her for.
Except for sometimes during the week, she forgets to call me. And I get so lonely, I have to make sure I call her and say, why have not heard from you? Now, since our show is like every 2 weeks.
You know what? I'm going to do better, ladies and gentlemen. I promise. It's a lot of people I don't call back. But this one I should be
darn
talking to.
smart bus. Damn you.
Now you done let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, sorry.
That's smart ass bus. That's what I work
Yes.
for, y'all. Smart ass
bus.
Yeah. Located here in Michigan. But you know what I do. I mean, it ain't no
So
secret to
what
everybody.
bus line you run?
I will not reveal that.
Please
Oh.
don't.
I will not tell that.
No, we don't need you. She
No.
has a secret admirer. So we don't need to.
Talking about the cornbread man, the chitlins and hog maws.
No,
What?
who's that? He's making up.
Picking that up.
I mean, right? Oh yeah, that one. The guy that asked for the recipe.
Oh
for
my
your,
God.
Asked for your recipe for this. What was it?
Yeah,
Some pork.
Total freak.
Pork bellies and hog maws.
Yeah, that one.
Y'all breaking my focus for real.
Possum fat.
I don't even talk about who we pick up and who. We're not going to involve that, but yeah.
Girl, I love you, girl.
We're sorry. Yeah, I know the story is supposed to be about him, but then you tried to put it on me, so now it went back to you. Sorry.
Y'all not gonna do this to me today. Y'all not gonna do this to me today.
Well, it was not supposed to be about me.
I can't be around her without cracking up. I don't know what it is.
She is so silly, and I love when she laughs. And when she don't laugh, I worry.
I feel you. I do too. Same thing. I back up when she ain't laughing.
Yeah, so Accurate Advertising became a parent company for Detroit Hot Radio. For, like you said, for many reasons as far as business, on the business side.
But I can't wait to see what the future plans are.
Oh, it's just unlimited awesome. I don't even know if I'm going to be around to see everything this company get ready to do. It's just
Why
plans.
you say that? You
well,
are
you know, I
fairly
can't live forever, right? And you don't want a company to die with you. So you make plans for the company to move on without you. And that's really exciting.
Do you have the people in line that could do that for you, though? Who's going to do that for you? You have children? You have nieces and nephews? Or
definitely. However, you have to wait you have to wait on them. Family, friends, you have to wait on them. Family is more critical than anything. They have to see it, you know.
Exactly.
You know, so
I get,
then when they see it bloom, now they want to get on board. But that's okay.
Like, I've always known you had it in you.
That's okay. Come on. Yeah,
you was my favorite nephew.
But in the
meantime, I wasn't.
But the danger of that
Yeah.
is that your next door neighbor's son might end up in charge because he shows the ability and the gung-ho-ness.
And he was loyal.
And he wants to do it.
Positive, yeah.
So it ain't always your children that's going to inherit your ideas and your business.
That's true.
It could be your friends' kids or something like that.
It's true.
Like her grandson is my guy.
Oh.
That's my guy. Long time ago, he was programming. Wasn't he?
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was 10. This was last year. No, 9. 9 or 10.
Yeah.
He would help me program the station. So, but he knew a lot.
So I
was
said
shocked.
then, he could be the guy. I'm not going to just say it's not, you know, because I'm going to keep my options open because I want this to go forward and go on. Too many times we hear the stories about mom and pop businesses shut down when dad or mom died because the kids don't give a damn because they getting everything already.
Well,
from
look what's happening to the neighborhoods. The parents then either retired or they let the house go and they gave the house to the kids and the kids then messed it up. And now we got all this blight and stuff around Detroit, but I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, I understand what you're saying. You had a TV show.
Yeah, it's called Detroit Class 313. It was about bringing solutions to the issues and concerns of women. We dealt with women's issues, the health, education, marriage, children.
Really?
Retirement, all these kind of things. We brought in experts who could expound on things like economics and real estate and things like that. I got not a portfolio, but I got a archive of those shows that have that pertinent information that's still good today on how to buy houses. You know, women can got opportunity now more than ever to take advantage of different breaks and different opportunities. Yeah,
that's great. Is there any plans of bringing that back?
Well, I was with R.J. Watkins' station, and he did say that he would like to see this show come back. So we are poised to go back. Misty Love, who is the CEO of the Detroit Black Music Awards, who I originally had wanted to. We had a plan to do the show. She went out to Vegas, and I had to get somebody else.
Okay.
They didn't work out. Show shut down. So I was doing something else anyway, and so. But yeah, it can go back on the air. It's just a matter of.
Oh, I would love to see that. Oh, I would love to see that. Anything that's repping my hometown, I would. Oh my God, I would love to see that.
And the subject matter is really great.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Tell me about Detroit Hot Radio in Las Vegas.
No, that's not Detroit Hot Radio in Las Vegas. It's Las Vegas Hot Radio.
Vegas Hot Radio.
I own the names to
and I did write that, and I said something totally different. That's why I crossed my eyes a lot because, okay.
Yeah, I own internet stations in mostly all the major cities. New York Hot Radio, Chicago Hot Radio, Atlanta. It's just a matter of finding people. I don't have the people working the stations. But right now, music would be on autopilot. There wouldn't be nobody doing anything.
Okay.
But looking at the future, I locked it down just in case it went there. It may not ever fruition, may not ever come into fruition, but the ground, the foundation is there for future kids and family members, whatever. You know?
That's wonderful. Andrea, what do you want to add?
Oh, sorry.
What is that laugh for? It's not kind of sarcastic.
Or like a witch.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, right. Like, wait till you hear what I'm gonna say next.
But he normally say if I laugh like that, I'm being sneaky about something. But no.
Or when she laughed like Deputy Dog in the seat.
That's it.
Oh, you heard that?
I have.
Oh my God!
I couldn't put my finger on it. Thank you. You do have a Deputy Dog laugh. Do we have a clip of Deputy Dog?
No.
Okay. But anyway,
No.
you do have the laugh.
But maybe because I watched it almost every day of my life as a kid. So
I couldn't stand Deputy Dog. I couldn't stand that damn cartoon for nothing. I was like Thundercats.
Oh, she loved cartoons.
I do too.
Nah.
Why? We crazy? We crazy? That's what you try to get ready to say? Yeah, I still go back and watch them old cartoons every now and then.
I found there's a new app out there that I can put on my iPad to watch my cartoons. So watch out.
We're a big kid. Ain't nothing wrong with being a big kid.
Sure isn't.
Cartoons all day.
I watch cowboy movies all day.
Okay. I guess if you want to compare that to a good cartoon,
right?
Guess that's doable. No.
So what you want to ask me, dear?
Well, what do you tend to add with the plans of Detroit Hot Radio?
Make it bigger and better. Just a lot of things to offer. For our local artists. I try to put it out there as much as possible. Detroit Hot Radio. But most don't realize it takes the support of just listening.
Yes.
It's not much that we can ask for,
I mean, music raised us too.
Oh, yeah.
Music.
One of the shows she
day.
produced for Detroit Hot Radio called Entertainment Now.
Detroit Entertainment Now.
It's really fantastic. A lot of people are asking me when is it coming on again, things like that. But
I haven't done it in a minute. I'm supposed to air the next show, hopefully within the next week. It was an interview with Lavelle Jackson of the Dramatics.
Well, we're working on the spot. I met with some people today, and we're working on the spot where we can, like this, I'm looking at your studio, and I'm saying, okay, this is what we have to do, period. And so we're working on that. And once we get that up and running, I guess we'll be back on air. Thank you.
That is exciting. We still got a little bit under 30 minutes. So, Andrea, what we gonna talk about? What we had some. We was talking about some pretty.
Did you write it down?
No, she didn't write it down.
Why would you ask me that?
Because I always try to write stuff down.
He needs to write things down.
I will forget.
That we have a lot in common because I'm a forgetter. I try not to forget what we talked about, but we talked about some pretty strange and crazy things before we went on air. But before we was talking about religion, wasn't we?
We're not going to talk about religion.
You don't want to go there.
You don't want to talk about religion?
No.
We're not going there.
Relationships. Everybody talks about relationships.
Now, if you want to talk about the Creator.
Oh, no, we're not talking about them
But
either.
we want to talk about the religion.
We're not talking about that either.
Hold on a second. If you want to talk about religion, it's 4,200 of them, so you're going to offend somebody. So you can't talk about religion. But if you talk about the Creator, you can't offend anyone. Because the Creator is responsible for everything. Religions or whatever it is out there.
Can we just talk about music? Music, music soothes the soul, right? The mind, too. The spirit. You want to talk about some spirits? Talk about music.
In other words, we can't talk about church, religion,
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that either. What about sex, relationships?
We can talk about that. I mean,
yeah, you perked right up. I see your ass. I see your ass through your shades. God damn.
no, what I mean.
I see your ass. We can talk about that.
No,
I mean, shades ain't doing shit. Now I see your ass.
No, what I mean was.
Right now, you ever see somebody ass real good through shades? That just happened to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, you couldn't see nothing. As soon as I said sex. Can't say that word enough. Yeah, he coughing and shit. Sex and relationship. People perk up like they done had a cup of coffee. What is wrong with you people? Sex and relationships. Well, you want me to start about me or you? Where are you at right now?
With what?
Sex and relationships.
Well, I like sex.
I think everybody does. Do you think everybody likes sex though? I know that sounds like a silly question.
Well, Jeffrey Dahmer spent all this time eating people, so I don't know if he really likes sex.
Oh my God!
I don't have. Oh God! You just killed the mood. I'm not in the mood anymore. I don't want to do nothing no more. Get out! Just get out! I don't want to do nothing no more. Do you think sex is overrated?
No, sex
Why
is
not?
because the Creator gave us that special thing that you can't put in a bottle. You can't give it to anybody that didn't have it. And it's called orgasm.
Ooh.
If you can reach your orgasm, you blessed, because that's a gift. The feeling cannot be duplicated.
Wait,
it's
reaching
nothing.
an orgasm is a gift?
It can. You know something feel better than orgasm?
Butter pecan ice cream? I don't know.
So, sex is very important. It's for your spirit. You gotta have it.
Well, this is a question for Andrea. Women, yeah, don't be looking like that. You and you sweating. Look at your ass.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't
hot
sweat.
flashes. He's got hot flashes.
No,
That's
I
not what
don't. I'm so tired of y'all putting that on me.
I'm gonna ask you
On
as
me,
well as
on me,
ladies.
Yes, on me.
He makes me sick.
This is
I
what I
swear.
have to put up with as a
He makes me sick.
podcasting host. Did you find yourself hotter going into your 40s, or have you always been?
I was always hot.
We ain't getting nowhere with this.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Look,
Let's talk about
I
something.
have had men raced around a corner in the store just to say, I think you're beautiful. So, I mean, I don't like it. I don't. What my mom used to call it, cat calling. I
Yeah.
can't stand it. Do not cat call me, because I will keep walking.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I almost got a man killed because he cat called me, and I was
Me.
Shut up! You make me sick. Stop that. He
Glad
kissed-
you're living to tell about it.
Yeah,
No,
but
it
I was
wasn't me.
but I was. Shut up. Shut up. No, I was 11,
Mm.
and the guy cat called me, and I went home, told my grandmother, who told my daddy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and when Daddy got home, the poor man was in the cast already. And I'm like, why are you talking to me? I'm walking to the store with my little sister. You know.
Wow.
So, he took me down the street. The man was still sitting on the porch. I felt so bad.
Those were the good old days.
Girl.
When you got those was good old
The man almost
fashioned
got
ass
killed.
whoopings. When your parents wasn't afraid to go to somebody's porch
Sure
and
wasn't.
say, did you do this or did your kid
Yeah.
do that? What happened to that?
No, did you do this? So I told my daddy, I said, no, daddy. I said, no, daddy. So we went back home. So I didn't want to see my dad go to jail for beating this man's butt.
Mm.
I knew
Well, today
better.
you would go to jail. Back then you wouldn't.
Oh, no, he
My
wouldn't.
dad ain't no joke.
No, my dad wasn't no joke back then.
Ain't no joke.
Wow.
You look at him, people was scared to speak to us because they knew who my dad was
That's
or
how
how
it
he
should
looks.
be. That's how it should be.
And if I did something bad, my dad didn't have to do nothing but talk, and we would cry. We didn't get. My dad never hit us, the girls.
He didn't have to.
Sorry, little brother.
Wow.
my little brother he got the belt from my dad, but my dad never whooped the girls. Never.
Yeah.
So no. I hate catcalling. Do not catcall Andrea LB.
I like her dad. He act like he mean and stuff. But he
He
really
is mean.
But he really, well, mean, man to man, he's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
But acting mean.
Well, that's because he mellowed out
Yeah, we
with
got to
the
act
age.
tough because we got girls and we don't come around here with that nonsense. We got to do that, you know.
So what is your view on marriage?
Marriage is
marriage after 50.
No man is meant to live alone, period. Even though
Really?
we like it sometimes, being by ourselves, peace of mind, nobody arguing with us and all that. But that you still going to seek out that female because it's just a
Really?
natural progression, yeah.
Wow.
Unless-
I didn't know that.
unless
I thought y'all enjoyed.
Unless you gay or something, you're not going to seek no female out.
Well, I'm thinking in terms of, y'all don't have to listen to the damn nagging, and you don't have to.
Every woman don't nag.
Here's the thing.
No, every woman don't nag.
A happy man marries the woman that he loves, right?
Right.
But a happier man loves the woman that he marries. So nagging is not what he's here. He hear her concerns. He don't hear no nagging. He hear her concerns.
You put that really nice. That's really nice, y'all. So for all y'all men out there that think we're naggers.
Thank you.
Fake audience. Think we're naggers. You just put it in a beautiful way. Because if he loves her, it's not nagging that he hears. He hears concerns.
You know, when I say things, I tell the truth. And sometimes, at first, the truth will piss you off, but then it'll set you free.
Probably gonna piss a lot of men off for saying, "Oh, what the hell he know anyway." But anyway, I think that makes sense with what you just said. That makes perfect sense. So,
I'm just gonna put it like this: I'm not nagging nobody because I don't want nobody nagging me.
I don't either. I can't stand a damn nagger.
I can't stand it. So for some of you women,
well, only thing a man gonna nag a woman about is something to eat or at bedtime. If she don't feel
well, why
like
didn't you
it.
answer your phone?
I have a thing about that too. Yeah, at bedtime when he wants it and she don't, and the first thing that come out her mouth is that, "Oh, I got a headache." Tell you what, that headache go away once you get started. So stop with the damn excuses.
I'm not doing it if I got a headache.
Trust me,
I'm
it will
not
go
doing
away.
It. No.
It will go away. Yes.
You know you're going to have stalkers when you leave, don't you?
I don't have no stalkers.
But you're going to have them now because they know you do it with a headache. We're going to clap to that. Andrea does it with a headache, y'all. So I ain't doing that.
That's the best way to get rid of a headache. Sometimes the damn medicine they give you, that shit don't work.
So just go ahead and
just knock it on out.
That's some.
Who is that?
I don't know.
That's you. Same thing I told him.
It's my mother.
Really?
Y'all see this, right? My sole purpose on earth is to embarrass her. Well, she know I'm taping, and she gonna call me in the middle. Should I call her back, y'all?
No.
Don't call her back.
Tell her to call this number right here.
Mom, call 248-951-8950 if you want to talk to me.
Right.
So anyone who has questions for T. Pablo.
When you gonna start? You can tell people now to call. Make sure they call in because. Hold on a second.
What are you doing? See, he always doing stuff that he should. Why is his calendar?
Everybody. Call in and ask T. Pablo some questions. Ask us anything, and I'm sure he has the answer to it. That's the deputy dog laugh right there. What the hell? Y'all heard that, right? I see where you got it from.
God.
You've been around this guy too long. You gonna poke your lip out? I don't know what to say here. Shit.
Oh my goodness. No, I came across a post today, and someone has I can't even remember her name anyway, but how do you give a self-confidence training?
Excuse me?
Self-confidence training. Self-confidence comes from within, and the people you're around and your friends that, you know, give you inspiration to become confident. So how do you give someone else a self-confidence training?
Easy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Before I say the wrong shit.
Easy.
Wait, yeah, what?
Everybody got a gift. The Creator gave everybody a special gift. The hard part is finding out what it is. Now, once you find your gifts, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, I'm a talk show host, I love television, I love radio. Once you find your gift, confidence, it'd be another word for confidence. You'd be like gung-ho. You'd be like, go for what your passion is, and all the confidence in the world will be there when you seek out your passion for life. That's what I'm calling it.
Right. Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying giving someone else a training on how.
You tell them, find something that you like to do. First you can ask them, so what do you like to do? I like to clean up the house. Do you know you can start a business doing that? Or I like to cook.
So is that really giving them confidence in doing it? Just because you can tell them they can do that,
I think
they can make money?
I think the confidence comes when you relate to them what they relate to. Because some people try to do things that's not even in their DNA. That's not a proclivity of theirs. If you tell a person to be a computer programmer but they want to be a truck driver, they'll excel as a truck driver, but they wouldn't excel as a computer programmer because somebody else saying, you know, this is what you need to do because you can make money or whatever.
I think confidence is something that can't be taught, because in order to have self-confidence, you have to actually experience some things in your life that's going to give you confidence. If you have to teach somebody confidence,
you can't. There's no such class.
You can't. And the sad part about it is we have a lot of people that go to college and earn these degrees and take all these subjects, and they come out of college and start telling you about yourself. You know, which a college degree, you can't tell me a goddamn thing, because that college degree is not a life degree. It's only teaching you how things should go, and how this is a basic way of life and this is how we would like it to go. But that's not true shit to me. So confidence, no, you can't teach nobody confidence. Confidence has to be self-taught from experience, life experiences. And if you still not learning self-confidence after you go through a series of things in your life, then I guess the next step would be a psychiatrist.
Well, the theory of going to college and getting a college degree is so you can get a good
job.
Quote, good job.
Yeah.
When I told my dad that he's supposed to send me to college, he looked at me like I was crazy. He said, I ain't supposed to send you nowhere. He said, but I will help you go to trade school, because once you learn how to use these, you'll make money for the rest of your life.
Isn't that something?
You not only can market yourself, or you can get a job, but you know what you're doing. You don't go to the employer and say, what can you do? Well, I can do a lot of stuff, but you don't do nothing.
Right.
You just want a job.
You just want a job.
And a lot of times when a lot of people go to school for a lot of years, they want that job what they went to school for. Now, if you go to school for 8 years and can't create your own job, you got a problem. Something wrong with you.
Something is wrong. Yeah. I think a lot of people throw up them having a college degree in people's faces.
It's what they call a prestige thing.
Yeah, which is totally like unfair and just plain flat out ignorant. Because I've done college.
Me too. I've been to college,
and I know people who've went even all the way. And you know, I've watched YouTube seminars from professors from Yale and all them places, and I'm like, I just couldn't. That's not
college
me.
Education is good. Don't get it.
It's very
twisted.
good. Yeah.
But are you doing what you went to college for?
That's the question.
A lot of people don't.
That's the question.
A lot
you know
of
how
people
many
don't.
people have told me, I done did all these years in school, and I am so far from what I went to school for.
Or what I really want to do.
Yeah.
Right. Or they're not happy with it. They discover they're really not happy.
So confidence comes when you do what you like to do. I don't care how much money you're making. No, I don't make as much money as that. It ain't even all
about money.
It ain't.
Nope.
It's about happiness.
Right.
Happiness.
Yep. And that's another thing that people are struggling with is finding their way to be happy. Can't nobody make you happy. I'm sorry.
But yourself.
But yourself. It has to start from self, and it has to start from home. And I watched a video today of 2 kids cussing each other out and fighting.
No.
They like...
It was on social media?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Like 8, 9 years old, and they was
somebody filmed it. Some adult.
Some idiot filmed it, and they was using the MF and the N word.
And they think that's funny.
Pushing and shoving, and the comments just went off.
You know who those people were? I can tell you right now who they were.
What?
Andrew know who they is. Who were they, Andrew?
Please don't say that word.
They was house Negroes.
Those on social media that knows Thomas Lowman, you know that's his favorite word.
That's how he starts off, y'all.
But what else can you call it? You got 2 little kids out there cussing and fighting, and no, direction.
When I saw that shit, and I'm cussing, I'm about to really. When I saw that shit, I just, it wasn't enough. I couldn't find words to express how I felt about that post. Why? Then you wonder why the hell they struggle when they leave home. Yeah. Why the hell they done got shot? Why they done got arrested? Why they're constantly in trouble? Then the minute something happens, your ass is on the news talking about mama. Oh, my baby was done wrong. They didn't have to do that to my baby. But you forgot just 13 years ago you filmed your son pushing a girl and calling her out her name. You forgot about that. Why do you think they're going to deal with society when they leave the house? These mothers, you know what? I don't have children. Don't say I don't understand, because I have siblings that I helped my mother raise. That's bullshit. Don't ever tell me that I don't know how to raise children, because I know for sure that ain't how you raise a child.
Here's a statistic that's going to blow your mind. If you follow an ugly child home, an ugly parent will open up the door. And you...
I swear the things he's saying. Wait a minute, why you have to use the word ugly?
I love that word. I use that a little bit.
Wait a minute, which way ugly? You mean acting out or just face ugly?
Both, goddammit, both.
Y'all are horrible.
9 times out of 10,
y'all are
ugly
horrible.
in the face.
There you
y'all
go.
are horrible.
They are ugly.
But yes, right. Ugly children come from ugly parents, not just physically ugly.
What if they not ugly and the parents are ugly?
What you mean? Wait, what if who now?
2 ugly people had a beautiful baby.
No. You talking about physical. I said when you follow an ugly child home, ugly parent, that means the child out there cussing and acting crazy.
So
thank you. That's why I asked.
Right. I got what he meant. We just
that's why I asked.
And usually, now I'm not through with the statistic.
They are still ugly.
Usually 90% of those families are headed by a female. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. With no father in the house. Okay.
But why do we always have
Sad
to...
but true.
Is it really true, though?
Yes. Now, there are successful...
Some
successful women. There are women
without a father.
There are women who can raise a very respectful child. Cause
my sons are very respectable.
My mother, like I told somebody, almost you, I mean it was you. When I told my mother I was grown, and she said, "Thank you, Jesus," all jokes is off. All playing is gone. All you my little child, and I love you to death. That's still there, but she ain't gonna say it no more. You're a grown ass man now, so since you done made it known, pack your stuff and get ready to get up out of here.
I grew up with no father figure. The father figures that was supposed, and I'm crossing my eyes literally.
That's
I don't have a disability, sir. as he thought I did earlier. Anyway. I didn't have a father figure in my life at all. My mother raised me. I had my grandmother. I had a couple of aunts. even though we didn't see each other all the time. But I don't know what it was. But I really, when people say there's no father in the house, I am a product of me growing up without a father.
Now, we
and
can't
I think
say you missed something because you didn't have a father, because we don't
That's
know
true.
what it would have been.
if I had one.
Right. So we don't know. But you turned out all right.
I turned out okay. I think
That's
I
good.
did.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure. I'm not saying women can't raise decent young men and children,
Mm-hmm.
but I said statistics say if you follow the ugly child home, 90% of them households is ran by
you talking about the ones with the
single
nappy hair and the boogers out the nose? Them ugly kids. I don't like them either.
like on Martin where you got a
Yep,
permanent snot
yep,
going.
yep.
Well, see, the thing.
Y'all stupid. that kid wasn't
Them be
being
the badass kids, too.
He wasn't
The ones that
he
look
wasn't
like that.
ugly.
But they show who his father was.
Did they?
Did they?
Yeah,
I don't remember
the
that.
guy that he comes in, he be dancing, he kick his feet, and he got one tooth, and he a player. What's
The
his name?
pimp?
Yeah, what's his name? Raymond or something.
Raymond,
Hell no.
Raymond?
I don't
Whatever
know.
his name
help
is.
us out, y'all.
But-
Call us. Who's the characters on Martin? I didn't know that was his daddy.
Yeah, that's his daddy.
You know I'm gonna look it up.
And I watch
And
Martin every day.
Shanae is his sister. That's our father too. You didn't know that?
No,
And
I
their
heard any of
brother
that.
is Brahman. That's Brahman's family.
No, it's not. He's making that up. He's
Y'all
making
come
that
there, y'all. We need to verify this information.
don't
I've
believe
been
that.
watching
He's making
Martin
that
for
up.
too long.
Right.
That's bruh man's fam.
He's making that up. He just putting connections to making connections, not putting them. He's making connections.
Well, he sound convincing to me. Now you gonna make me look at
Gonna
shit.
shut up, right?
Are they related?
Not in real life.
Damn. I
No, we know that.
Oh,
Oh my God. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out. We're gonna wrap this show up right now.
No.
I'm just kidding.
oh.
You fun to play with. You real fun to play with. I can do a lot.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, but one thing you didn't get about Thomas,
What?
he was the host for Let's Talk About It with T. Pablo on Detroit High Radio,
Really?
which deceased. Well, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
You said that so lightly. Yeah.
So when y'all walk out of here tonight
Mm-hmm.
and go home, what is the first thing y'all gonna do? What's the first?
Go to bed. I'm
Wait,
sleepy.
she said y'all. She
Okay, I'm answering my part.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what you gonna do. But I'm going
Go
home.
to
I'm
bed,
going to bed.
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
tired. I don't mean to put it out there.
You
like
ain't
that.
got to get up and go nowhere.
Yes, I do.
I don't want. I would never.
Well, it
fall,
certainly
I
ain't
would never
church,
fall asleep
you
over a house.
heathen.
No, I'm going to work.
I would never fall asleep over a house.
Why?
Cat, they tap you on the shoulder and then
My
you look.
kids
They
do not
slap
do
you
that to
upside
me.
the
They
head.
do slap you.
No, they don't. My babies do not do that.
They'll start.
No, they won't.
They'll start.
They do that to each other, but they don't do that to me.
What are you gonna do, sir, when
When-
you get home? When you
Well-
leave here, when you leave the Clarissa Yvonne show, and after all we talked about, what you gonna do when you get home?
probably-
What plan you gonna look
I only
at?
make some plans for Detroit High Radio.
I gotta do my. I gotta do some marketing stuff,
Cool.
and when I get tired,
And become, again,
cut
debate
me
with
on
other
a
people.
Cowboy picture, and
Okay.
sit back and relax.
Well, I'm gonna go home and watch Martin and cartoons. And
Did you ask people to call in? Or?
I
we
did
did.
ask people to call in, but since
The number is right on the screen,
the
folks.
number is on the screen. So the next show, to get y'all to call in, we're gonna talk about sex, because I guess that'll get y'all to call in. 248-951-8950.
It's my friend Stanley Baker. He said he had to call in if the subject was.
He did call in before. We
But-
thanked him for calling in.
Yeah, if he know I'm on the show.
Either sex or food. That's why people will call in. You know what? Y'all ain't no good. So I'm going to put y'all to the test. The next Clarissa Yvonne show, we're going to talk about sex and food. I bet y'all blow up the damn line. Gonna blow it up. I would show that video, but I'm going to wait.
What video? I'm curious now. What video?
I'm saving that for the next show. that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm
She only got to save something. Okay.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna
we
save
want to thank everybody for coming in or tuning in with us.
I'm gonna say,
So-
who's everybody?
People that you
only-
can't see.
Okay.
I didn't forget I'm sitting across from you and you can't see.
Well, I didn't know if you were seeing people inside of here. You know, I don't know.
No. Why are you showing her? Oh, no. Why are you calling you? He's supposed to be calling into the station.
What's wrong with
Stanley? Give us a call.
It's 248-951-8950, Stanley.
Call in, Stanley. It's not working. It's not working.
No, I don't see anything ringing here. Sex, ladies and gentlemen. 248-951-8950.
Thank you, Stanley.
Are they trying to call in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They are trying to call in. Okay,
It's
maybe.
working.
Okay, well, it is working.
What's that switch? That black one. That's off. Cut it back on.
Okay, well, you know, whenever we have technical difficulties, y'all supposed to have your drinks ready. So take y'all drink. Now, I have to have water because if I start drinking alcohol while I'm hosting, things is going to go very, very, very wrong in here. So make sure y'all have y'all cocktail. We are going to start introducing a cocktail for everyone to get have prepared. So whenever we have a technical difficulty, y'all take a sip, y'all. Because ain't nobody going to make a damn fool out of me.
Yeah.
Hello again. What is going on?
Hi, Stanley.
Hi, Queens. How are you all doing? I've been calling y'all for about 40 minutes, and I just cannot get through.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Pablo, and I texted. He won't answer his phone. What's happening?
He in Atlanta. That's where he live at.
All right, Stanley from
I
Atlanta.
keep calling. I be texting you, Pablo. I guess you scared to answer your phone.
Wow.
I have been calling, Clarissa. I swear I've called, and I don't know why.
I'm so sorry.
I got the number down, Pat.
Well, next time you in Detroit, I'm going to have to make it up to you.
Okay, yeah, well, but right now I still be wanting to call in to give y'all support because I had turned the show on to some other people also, and I noticed they had chimed in, but they wasn't
thank
able
you.
to call either, so I don't know if it's the connection down here or what, but...
But we're glad to hear your voice, but you made it happen.
Topics, but I didn't get a chance to put my little 2 cents in.
Well, they gonna talk about sex and
The show's almost
makes me
over now. That's just like the
I'm
norm.
going to talk about sex, how old people talking about sex.
Sex and old people. Ew.
They're old.
But you know, middle age. I'm the only one. Me and Pablo was the only one that's old.
Y'all not old. Y'all not old. You know, a man can father a baby all the way up to the day he died.
Yeah, right.
And that may be 99 years old.
That's very encouraging. Let me get on out of here and see where I can find.
Let me stop humping.
I'm off the air now, right?
No.
Oh, I'm not? Oh.
No, you
know
ain't. You. No, we hear you.
Honey, if you're listening, whoever you are, I didn't mean it.
We hear you.
Anyway, but yeah, I was, like I said, I don't know what happened with my connection, but I dialed this number, I know, about a good 20 times. But anyway, next week, you know, y'all will be back in the house, and I'll be more than glad to call in.
Thank you so much, Stanley. It's great to hear your voice.
But one question, Clarissa, you didn't see any of my messages coming across at all on the screen?
No, honey.
Because there was some young lady named Letitia, I think Spires or something, or Shara. They had been making texting comments also. So I said, well, they don't sound like same as though they're picking those ladies up also. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't see anything, but
Oh, I see them now.
You started
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
we're gonna definitely make sure that is in working condition, Stanley. We would love to hear from you again.
Okay. No, be my pleasure. Anything to lift my people, you know. And I love y'all. Y'all got a beautiful show going on.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay, and y'all have a good one. Pablo, call me when you get through, man.
Okay.
Okay, peace and love, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye now.
That was so sweet. We got about a little bit over 3 minutes left. What's your last words?
My last words
Your
is
last words.
live your best life.
Ain't that the truth?
Whatever you do, whatever you're doing, be the best, do it the best, have the best time doing it. Live your best life every day. Don't never have an off day.
Ain't that the truth?
Make it every day your best life. Stay away from people that's trying to make your life not the best. If they trying to bring you down in any way, walk away. Don't hurt. Don't hurt to walk away.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt them. Maybe you'll change them by walking away.
Yeah.
Why are you walking away? Because I ain't got time for the nonsense. Oh, you going to call my stuff nonsense? Live your best life. That's all I got to say.
Ain't that the truth? Andrea, last
Yes, ma'am.
words. Last words, my queen.
Just be nice to each other and show support.
My last words. I heard about the guy that opened fire at his job, killed about 5 of his co-workers, and then turned the gun on himself. Co-workers, whether it's mine, yours, your spouse, co-workers, whether you like it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, we're a second family. We see co-workers more than we see our own families. And you don't have to get along. You don't even have to like a bitch. So unprofessional. But anyway, you ain't even got to like a bitch. But you got to be cordial. You got to be respectful. Because you don't go home with these people. And you don't know what they're going through.
Plus, you want to go home.
Thank you.
Messing with the wrong folks,
Thank
you may
you.
not make it home.
You may not make it home. So when it comes to co-workers, and a lot of them, you know, my co-workers watch, but like I said, not just mine, it is anybody's. Stop fucking with people and be a little bit open-minded and kind of think about the things you do and the things you say. Because like I said, you don't know anybody when they're not on the clock. You can be working with some people that got some real deep-rooted issues, and that I'm, you know, included. We've got to start doing better in the workplace. And those are my last words, because we're all in this together, and we're all there to make a living and to support our families and to create a better life and a better future for us. Okay, and that's my closing argument.
Judge Clarissa, we got to get that show going.
Judge Clarissa have spoken.
We're going to put a show together like that. It would be fun.
I'm just saying. And one last thing, my black man, I know we can be a little bit hard on you, but we love you. All right? Team! Woo!
Just silly.
That was fun.
Hey! Ho! We feeling so much good.